Hey, welcome spring! No, I don't know, it's January still, but it's so great to see the sun shining and the ice melting and the birds singing. The last 2 days I have been asking myself, how do you know when it's time to make a new video? And today, I knew. I went out for a walk and I saw this beautiful, it's not a lake because there's not supposed to be this much water here. So there's just a lot of water and it has frozen to ice, a thin layer of ice. And when I got closer, I saw there were these really beautiful patterns. And then I knew it's time to make a new video. So I ran back to the cottage, grabbed the camera and went out to play. With my morning face and no microphone, this is me. Now I'm going back to work. Today I have some portraits to make, and then I wrote down that today I'm going to enjoy this day, being here, embracing all of this lifestyle that we have here. It's such a contrast to when we're in Denmark, which now is about 3 weeks a month in Denmark, and then we come here for 1 week.
Hopefully this is the last firewood for the winter.
Especially because there's no more firewood now. Where we usually get this, you didn't have any more this season. So because of the pandemic,
Yeah.
there's been a lot more need for firewood in people's houses. If we need more this year before fall,
We need to do it ourselves.
yeah,
We have something in the barn, so we could do it.
it would be a project. We'll see. In the afternoon, we walked by the old forest and saw something magical. The frost on the trees was melting in the sun, making the trees steam. We decided to run back to the cottage to get the cameras and play around with it. I just love that I can dress up, go into the woods and be part of my own fairy tale, where I get to be a fairy or an elf or a Viking queen. It makes me feel so beautiful, creative and playful. Things that I usually undermine. That's why it's so important to us to seize these moments.
Cold.
Really cold. We have been doing this approximately once a week for a few months now, since October. And I can feel a difference, and it's getting easier, but a tiny bit at a time.
Yeah.
We're trying to do the breathing techniques that you take 3 deep breaths before you go in, like 1, 2, and the third breath, you hold your breath, go into the water, and then you. But it's hard. It's cold.
It's so cold. Hard.
So.
But it's going forward.
Yeah, one tiny step at a time. I think it's going forward every week. Because when you go down in the water, your body just panics, it freaks out, and tells you that you're in a big danger, and just wants to hyperventilate. And that's where you need to breathe and keep breathing slowly, because it's not dangerous. You're okay. Everything's okay. And when you're breathing slowly, you're telling your body that everything's okay.
It's a process.
Yeah, it takes practice. So why do we do it?
We do it because it's a fresh start, not on the day, but it's a fresh start on the day. This is the afternoon, and our bodies is freshening up, and makes our blood circulation better, and we show our bodies that nothing is too dangerous for us, because when you do this, you can do everything. So.
Yeah, that's what you usually say. That we get this rush of bravery. Like in other aspects of life, when there's something that seems scary or too big or...
Too big a challenge.
Yeah. This makes it seem easier, because if we can do this, we can do anything.
We're doing these hard things every week. Everything is become easier.
Yeah, so we're actually building up our self-esteem and our confidence and our bravery, our courage.
Yeah. Even though we are freezing like hell right now. The
best thing is to have a sauna that you can go in afterwards. we don't have that. So
But we have our office, which is
yes,
25, 30 degrees warm. So.
yeah. So we go home and put on the fire and the firewood,
Yeah.
fire stove,
Fireplace.
fireplace, and heat up our bodies.
We wish you can find similar challenges in your life that will do the same for you as I do for us. Not everybody lives by the water, but I'm sure you can find something similar.
You can do it in your shower.
Mm.
You can do it in the bathtub or the shower. Just turn the freezing cold water on, and I have heard that it can give the same effect on the body. This burst of energy afterwards, and this courage feeling. So in the summertime, when the water's not so cold as it is now, I hear that winter bathers, they usually
Take a cold shower.
yeah. It's addictive, I hear. I don't know if I'm quite there yet. It's still like...
Working on it.
Yeah. Do we have to do it today? I can't find an excuse. Okay, let's do it. And then afterwards it's just, yes! Ready to go home?
Ready to go home.
Okay, thank you.